I don't know how I'm introing these. I didn't decide, and we just have to get going because we're under a little bit of a time crunch. I'm obviously here with Wade.
Hola.
This is not a DM debrief. This is a canon episode. I mean, DM debriefs are canon as well because we sometimes throw some rolls in there.
Microsode.
Maybe. I mean, Sam's is not a microsode.
Sam's is not a microsode.
Sam's is not a microsode. You'll see his later this month. So I will officially commit, since I'm saying it right now, that these are in place of the DM debriefs. So I will, that means also put yours first, which is Friday, the first Friday of April. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yes. Obviously, it's the first Friday of April because if we release on the first of the month, then I will always be able to hit a first Friday. Because April 1st is not on a Friday. Whatever. We're getting into it. We've got the conversation between... so, did you got the rundown, right? For the adjustments we made at the end of the last episode, that you guys went over to the Temple of Zerhos, to the infirmary there. Ashton Croc had already retired for the evening. He'd been assisted in going to sleep. He had some sedation, some mild sedation, just to help with the pain.
Yeah, he just lost an arm, the sissy.
He just lost an arm. It was only like 5 days ago. He just lost a full-on arm that you guys haven't seen the extent of how much an arm
I can't wait to
consists.
see his robot army builds.
I mean, it's not supposed to be that obvious that that's what he's going to do, but I mean, you make an artificer lose an arm, obviously he's going to make a new one. Yeah, so he was unavailable, so Yolar was like, all right, well, we'll try again tomorrow. So Ethedral stayed over there to help with what she could. You all came back and retired to your individual rooms within the palace. And the next morning, you were planning on finding Brodre, your brother.
My brother.
Your brother, Fwēfrăn. For some breakfast, for some brekkie.
English muffins.
You go to get some
butter and
brekkie.
honey.
Go to get some brekkie. No? Go to get some brekkie.
Wanna get some brekkie? See? All right, some brekkie.
Go get some brekkie. Yeah, so you will be able to find him with relative ease. Let's see, where should you guys be? All right, here's what we'll do for yours. For yours, when you come out of your room, oh boy, I didn't lock in his voice before we started. When you come out of your room,
Trid Stewart.
Huh? What?
Said it's Trid Stewart.
No, it's well, okay, yes, that was the joke he made in the last one. If you didn't catch it with the silver hair and the dual scimitars, Drizzt Do'Urden, the classic D&D novel anti-hero, essentially.
I would classify as a man.
He's not a pure hero. He's a morally gray hero. Because I think anti-hero is a little bit
morally
far.
gray, just like his skin.
There you go. This guy does not have gray skin. But yes, it is Lazdru is just he is now aura farming outside of your room when you wake up. So he's just standing there. Let me see if I can get his voice in first try. Man, you should hear it you will hear in Sam's episode. For some reason, that British voice that came out when I was trying to do Yolar after Anin happened like every single time I tried to switch between the two, one to the other. I can't explain it, but it did happen. Anyways, that's totally beside the point and really not useful when we're under time crunch. to make that sort of comment. So you get to look forward to me messing up the voices like time and again in that episode in the second half. So that's fun. Maybe. I don't know. So you come out of your room in the morning. He says, he's a scouser. That's right, he's a scouser. Yeah. Morning, how's it going?
It's going alright.
Alright. We're going to head on down. We've got a fine establishment picked out for you and Fwēfrăn to have your breakfast.
Lead the way.
Yeah, let's head on down. It's further down in the city if that's alright. It is. Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so he leads the way. And it is like down in the depths of the city. It's like one of the few restaurants that has sort of popped back up just to service people. It is, a good distance away from the palace itself. It is down past the gate into the Royal Plateau, but it's just outside in that plaza right outside there. Oh boy, and then I have to come up with a name for it. No, I don't. It's a restaurant. I don't have to come up with a name for it. It doesn't have a name yet because it wasn't there before, so it's in the shell of a building. Huh?
The delectable delicacy.
Yeah, well, let's see. I don't think I have a name for any cats in there because that would just be a fun local reference if I named it something like that. We'll call it Kaj. Kaj's Delicatessen. Instead of Cats. Katz's Deli is a local establishment. Wait, no, it isn't. Shapiro's is a local establishment. Katz is in New York City. Obviously, that's not local. I can't get close to Shapiro in Fonrel. I mean, I could, but it doesn't sound like any other Fonrel word, so that wouldn't work. Anyway, you come in, and he's already got his breakfast spread. He's got his sandwich for some reason for breakfast. Your brother. He also has a carafe of, you don't know yet, some sort of hot liquid. He comes in. Oh, there he is.
Hi, Fwēfrăn.
Thank you very much, Drew, for bringing him over here. No problem. I do not have his voice locked in. He just nods. And he actually takes a seat. He takes a seat in the corner instead of standing in this corner, but it's facing the door, so he can.
He pulls out his pipe and puts his hood up.
No, he doesn't. No. He's not that crazy.
How can we make him every edgy ranger?
He's not. Obviously, he's not. Did you hear his voice? He's not that edgy.
It's funnier if he looks that way,
and then he's not.
And then he's not.
I mean, he looks angry, but yeah.
Pardon me.
Gesundheit. Sorry, how's the adventure been?
It's been crazy. It's been hectic. It's been stressful.
Leaving your own place, going somewhere else, I always do that to you.
About that, I begrudgingly admit what you said yesterday was right. I did leave home. I left them behind.
At least when I left, there was no one I was leaving besides you all.
Yeah, well... The reasons I left weren't just because... the foreseeable danger or the threat.
Yeah, no, I picked up on that. We're just admitting, sorry.
Well, our all our lives, I don't want to leave this unsaid, given the fact that several people have almost died in the past. What's a week?
It's a herbal.
In the past herbals.
Yeah, but it's been multiple years since you left.
Well,
I think at least 2, yeah.
We only started almost dying later on.
That's fair.
growing up, I've always felt like I was in your shadow.
You see it, not me.
You know, you went off on your own adventure to start your business and have become such a fine businessman and trader.
And enchanter, don't forget.
And enchanter, yes. And I didn't just leave because of the adventure. I want to make something of myself. I started to get Irish there for a second. I want to make my mark on the world, same way you have. And I think I found a way of doing that. Well, it might be depending on how it goes, could be a good mark or a bad mark, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, you did say you just wanted to make a mark. You didn't say whether it be good or bad.
It's true.
I think that's more telling than you wish to care to admit.
Which leads me to what I was talking to you about yesterday. About the business proposition.
Yeah.
So, you remember the Z1E13.5 that we would watch when we were kids?
Yeah, no, you don't see many of them up at the Spire, you know, it being an enclosed sitting and all.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I remember from growing up in Hall of Oblivion.
How long have I been machinationing? I can't remember.
I think it's only been like a reroll from. It's pretty recently that you started picking that up, because.
Like it's been like a year.
Fwēfrăn, yeah, the reroll, yeah,
reroll.
Fwēfrăn has not been openly pursuing the seat on the Setok, until recently. Let me see. I can't remember if I specifically specified it. Yes, specifically specified it. Oh, come on. Since I put there it is. Let's just see here real quick. I don't think it's necessary to specify, but I would say just
a reroll.
Like a year ago.
Well, over the past reroll, about a reroll ago, I had a spark of invention, an idea. Thinking back to the Z1E13.5 when we were kids, I started. I built a lab I built a basement of the shop, created a laboratory, and I've started inventing and creating things. Fantastical, horrifying, destructive things. Horrifying, well, if you're on the other end of them, but weapons. New technologies.
Melissa did not mention. Melissa? No. Yeah, that's your wife. Right?
Well, I didn't exactly.
No, that's your wife.
I didn't exactly let it in on what the loud booms and noises were in the basement. Didn't want to worry her. But she knew I was creating things. I've made several smaller inventions. I made, get out my pack and I pull out the flare arrows.
Okay.
I've made these. These are incendiary bolt. Rather reliable. They're also good for signaling. And more recently, I managed to get my hands on some Zero Drigglic. And
is it just your bed? What's going on?
yeah, I have my boots propped up on the chair.
Oh, okay. It sounds like you're pulling part of the chair back into place or something. Like, is the chair collapsing right now?
No. And I've created, rather crudely right now, I'm still working on it, somewhat weaponize the Zero Drigglic.
I don't know much about Zero Drigglic. I mean, aside from seeing them in the displays on the the retreat, yeah, celebrating the retreat.
I would show you what they can do, but I don't think in the middle of a restaurant is the best place to do it.
No, I'm sorry that this restaurant's probably been through enough.
Yeah, but
under new ownership, from what I hear.
I would like to demonstrate them for you. But the gist of this proposition is, I'm glad to show you what they can do. I'm going to go back home, back to Hessia and the less, to my workshop, to continue my research and develop these. But what I want to ask you is, these machinations, they can do great good, but they could also do great harm. And I want to make sure that they get into the hands of the right people.
You'll make sure the harm's pointed in the right direction, yeah?
Yeah. And with your connections, especially if you get the seat, I feel we could make all of Umbalin a bit of a safer place.
Let me try to rein his voice back in, because he's basically sounds like Lipspips right now. He's not supposed to sound like Lipspips. Let me drop him down a little bit lower. No, my voice. Just lower. Lower. Now, you are a bit of outside of my area of expertise in mercantilism. So,
well,
I have some context within the broad network of the...
with your help, also, with your knack for enchanting, we could make different varieties. You know? Other than just a blast. There could be different magical effects for different purposes.
What do you think, Lozzie?
The options are endless.
As you know, I'm not exactly the one who does the enchanting. I mostly just steal the stuff. Lozzie, what you got? He's just sitting in the corner thinking. Well, it's true. As I try to lock in this exit. I'd have to say... No, he's not Australian. That's not true. Well, I'm gonna... I heard his voice, like, on the day of the session.
It was like Australian, but raspy.
No, it's not Australian. It's Scouser. I'm including Northern England as...
Well, like a Cockney.
No, more Manchester.
Gotcha.
Cockney would still be considered true. In the corner I worked myself into, there's only so many Scottish accents I can do, so it's hard to differentiate between Shoedresh in that way. So I'm starting to incorporate like Liverpool and Manchester into that sort of oeuvre, so I can have some more variation. But if I can't pull the voice when I'm supposed to, it makes it a bit of a moot point, doesn't it? So maybe I just go with regular Scottish then, since I can't find the Scouser at the moment. Let's see what he knows about Umbalin machinations.
Hopefully not the fact that no one's supposed to have their hands on them.
Well... No, I didn't mean to roll that one there. What was that? I think it was... okay. I did not mean to roll that on here. I meant to roll here. But I did roll here. He's still got a 15 on it. Okay. Yeah, he's sitting in the corner. Well, from what I know about C1E13.5, no secrets aren't easily shared. Nah, I won't say I'm not interested in being involved with some sort of tinkering about with them, if they're safe.
Safe enough.
Got to tell you, Fwēfrăn, that's not exactly a resounding endorsement of their overall safety.
Well, it's a matter of, in the process of invention, it's the environment in which you do it in.
Now that's where we have to disagree then, because it's not invention, is it? It's parasitism.
No, it's different.
Yeah, jumping off of someone else's work to do your own thing. So yeah, at least got a head start. I'm not saying that's wrong. Listen, if I had the chance to delve into all sorts of secrets that I weren't supposed to have my hand on, I'd definitely do it as well.
Listen,
But let's not build ourselves up. This is an honest table. These are honest businessmen here. Let's not kid ourselves. You're taking something that's important to the Nebo Josh, and you're trying to colour in the edges to make it your own thing.
in a way. But
Or maybe it's better to say, maybe it's better to say he's actually taking the colour out of it if they're going to be, they're supposed to be C1E13.5.
the idea behind it, the inspiration, was the C1E13.5. The C1E13.5 were powerful, of great beauty. But I felt that they could do more good.
Listen, haven't just come off a...
And it's the inspiration, and yes, the initial findings of my research were based on the C1E13.5. However, only in the alchemical sense. As far as the design, the method of ignition, the only thing between the C1E13.5 and my machination that is the same is the chemicals, the minerals, the base formula. And it's not even the same formula. It was the inspiration. I haven't gone and stolen the C1E13.5 in its form. All great things are built upon a foundation. From those who came before, from those greater and wiser, from those in the past that... Oh, you get my point. Nothing in this world came from nothing. Everything had a beginning.
Well, that's true, but I think it's telling that you came to us as opposed to Eastercrook.
Well, Extra Croc is a bit... I didn't want to speak with him. Bit predisposed at the moment, is he not?
I don't know how he takes his I don't know how he takes his mornings, but he's definitely... What did the king say? I think he said worse for wear. No, there was something I just said.
Disarmed.
That's... Yeah. I mean, if you want to put it politely, sure, that's true. He's definitely been disarmed.
Well,
Mighty help though. Mighty help though out there.
I've seen the things.
You says.
Me and Extra Croc, bit cut from similar cloths. Have you seen? I'm sure you have. I'm sure you used them in the fight. His inventions, his creations.
Yeah, no, they basically saved Yola from what I hear.
And they, he's a great man. And I was eager to speak with him about these things, but at the moment it's not really the best time. I only started, of course I had the inspiration back in Tishcom, but over the time of this crazy adventure, I've had breakthroughs. I hadn't had the working prototype until after I had left the city for the first time. And now I'm working on a new model, as it were, a new use to help fight against the Zoreg. I should whisper that, the Zoreg.
No, I mean, it's sort of known that Zoreg hit the city, so it's not a secret.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, it's
Well,
it's hard to hide a giant explosion behind the pillars, especially this close.
Well, when it all started, the Zoreg were, well, not as prevalent.
Yeah, prefer if
I've
it
only ever
stayed
seen
that
one.
way, but
I've only ever seen one, and it was mile up.
oh, there was one there. Oh, they did not make it through to me. Did you hear that? Can't say that I did. No,
It leaving is the only thing that, when it left, all the, what are they called?
the Kistero.
All the Kisterol, they went a bit feral once it disappeared.
Sort of a reversion to form, I guess.
But anyways, I do mean to talk with Extra Croc about these things. From an inventor to an inventor.
All I'm saying is, no. He asked. This is last true.
Scottish.
That it is. All I'm saying is that all I'm saying is no. You got me distracted.
I'm sorry.
Scottish. All I'm saying is that no. Wow, it's still in just. Now I can't switch between these two. It does not bode well. This particular pairing does it. Maybe I should make one of them British. Well, I tried, but I can't remember my Scouser accent at the moment. And I won't revert him back, so he's got to stay. He's Scottish. He's got all sorts. Yeah. All I'm saying is, no. Wow. As soon as I bring it up into the upper register, it goes straight back to Aussie, doesn't it?
They do have the same roots.
Yes. This will be cut out in the abridged episode. What? Yes. Scottish. Let's just keep it in there and bring it up a little bit. All I'm saying is that from what I remember about the Zurich Ricklick is that they keep them secret for a reason, for whatever purpose. So I don't know that Ashton being so Napoleon as he is would be amenable to the sort of situation where you're tinkering with what might be considered a cultural relic. You know, they're very traditionally based there in Zhashka Yishkar. Don't take kindly to innovation. Last time they had one, they had to fight a war over it.
What war?
So he, with a 15, you would know enough. I mean, it's a pretty well-known fact that after the March of Zabul, there was sort of a successionary crisis after he died, like how they were going to proceed forward.
Because back then they were very tribal, right?
Yes, so Zabul united the tribes either by mutual agreement or extermination. After doing so, he took over all of the all of the Odeyanvar fingerlings and split his forces around the Lesser Kashar. So he took over the Shulpash as well, and I think they made it all the way through the Kingdom of the Highlands. But this was a split force, and he was trying to break through at Tishkom Lorivobor. And this is the celebration that you have every year, the retreat, when he finally pulled back his Napoleon forces from the walls of the city because the city withstood his assault. And he couldn't link up his forces in time. And so the March of Zabul ended at Tishkom Lorivobor, is what they say. So after they retreated from there, they still kept all of the Odeyanvar fingerlings and all of the Shulpash, basically, and they up to about right here. This ended up all being part of what was called, it's still called Zhashka Gishkar. Zhashka Gishkar is the old previous name of it. The full name for what they are now is Zhashka Gishkar Drashtarmbol, which means Zhashka Gishkar bound by weak hands, which is their term for an agreement. So, shaking hands, basically. Zhashka Gishkar bound together by a handshake is sort of what the full name of their government is at this point. So he had brought every tribal leader into, okay, this is getting way off the deep end, but it's standing in for a D&D brief where this sort of stuff happens anyways. So he brought in all of the tribal leaders and sort of created a congress of tribal elders. That's Ūpōnōr became the capital where they all get together and meet. They built this giant, they live in things called borbovs, just means family home. They're hemispherically shaped, generally. So they built this giant borbov.
Circle yurt.
Huh? Well, the construction methods vary from tribe to tribe because it depends on like what resources you have available.
Are they more like that?
More like sand igloos, if anything.
Okay.
More like sand igloos. Some of them actually will use like bags filled with sand to make them. Some will use stone, some will use clay. So they built a giant one in Ūpōnōr after the March of Zabul ended. I think chronologically this works. I think this is when they built it, or maybe they started it before.
Giant desert.
Huh?
Is that a giant desert?
Yeah, Zhashka Gishkar is all desert.
Okay.
Yeah. How far do you want to go back?
No, it's fine. You do not need to go. What created the desert?
It was the desiccation of Zhashka Gishkar.
You don't need to do it.
It was the desiccation of Zhashka Gishkar.
You don't need to do it.
The desolation of Zhashka Gishkar. No, it was the desiccation. Desiccation of Zhashka Gishkar after the birth of the Tyrol. So they essentially fought a civil war after Zabul died as an innovation for governmental systems, basically how their lines of succession would work after that.
Well, you're right. They are very traditional. And it's a good thing that they're traditional, because if not, things might not be so nice. Well, I don't...
know if I hope that, well, that is an interesting question, isn't it? Whether it's best for them to be, how traditional, I guess in the current context there, as traditional as they could be, going all the way back to the Fwēfrăn. So, I believe that's alright.
I have no intentions of besmirching the honor, the traditions.
Don't get me wrong. I don't care about their traditions at all. They're my traditions. I'm just saying, tread carefully with
I'm aware of it.
That's all I'm saying. Even with less than arm, I think he's still got an arm up on you.
More likely, yeah. That being as it were, I would like to, if we can find a more secluded space, preferably one that won't be that much, somewhat secluded where you can blow things up. And I'd like to show you these machinations, as infantile as they are in their current form.
Well, we did just get a deed to a shop, in Rejlas.
Is it in need of demolition?
Hold on. Now he's becoming Scottish. No, he's getting back to Australia. There it is. All right. We've done a pretty good. Wait, what's going on? I can't. I'm struggling with switching between. Nari. I don't believe so. It's mostly a stone shop. That's why we picked it, because it was still holding its own, even if everything happened. But it does have a cellar. We'll have to take a look to see if it's. We can go ahead there now. I mean, at least in the
At least
cellar.
take a look at it.
At least in the cellar, we'd be able to talk with a little bit more privacy, even more than we even have here. Though, looks like it is a bit of a light morning. Most people are working at this time of day, anyways. So yeah,
And I will say
it's down in
this,
Yarmo Circus, so we can go over there.
all of my machinations are based on this Euro Trick League.
No, you showed me the Euros.
Yeah, so
Yeah, the arrows and bolts. I can see the perfect utility in those, for sure. Yeah, no, they're pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. So let's. Can I get a box?
they actually bring him a wooden box.
No, they bring him like a basket. I'll have last Drew bring it big. We're finished with it. Thank you very much. We appreciate the patronage. Whoever handed out the box.
Why, thank you.
Oh, Southern. Guzzy. We appreciate the patronage. Please come back to Yeggies anytime. Now I named it.
Yeggies.
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 Good.
Yay, eggies. Yeggies.
And then it's like Le Petit. What is it? I don't know. Yeggies. Jeggys. Yeggies. And you make your way over to Yarmo Circus, which is, further down away from the palace itself, to his shop. It doesn't have any signage up yet, but it is a sturdy stone structure. So you go inside and down to the cellar.
So,
How big is the space?
the cellar itself is decently sized. We'll say the shop itself is probably like.
Is the structural pillars made of stone?
It's got a arched sort of a not cistern. It's sort of got an arch-based cellar there, so there's like pillars are arched.
Okay.
So it's got a sort of a
Very structurally sound.
yeah. It looks good. It looks good.
I'm not going to collapse the ceiling in on us. Okay.
Not as far as you know. You go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Oof. I don't know.
You don't know?
That is a 11.
At 11? All right. Well, luckily you've got another. Yeah, he's smart. He's smart, so that'll do. If it's an intelligence saving throw, then yeah, that's a 24. No, I think that no. He's lost. He's going around. Let me not talk in just a general. There it is. Work into it. You know, the archways here provide probably significant support so that you'll be fine. How powerful are these Zurich that you've met? Well, what do you call them? Since you're trying not to go in the direction of a Zurich.
I don't have a name for them yet.
All right. Well, you're
Like I said, they're still
explosives.
pretty infantile in the. Gotta smooth out the rough edges, as it were.
All right. Well, then, Ūpånōr's explosive machinations, I guess, is what we'll go for at the moment. How powerful is the explosive? Ooh, I've almost worked into that. Almost worked into my Scouser, which is supposed to be his accent. Explosive?
I don't know how to quantify it.
Scouser? There it is. Yeah, there's
How do you quantify 2d8?
2d8. Hold on. Let me flip this open.
Or did we decide it was like guiding bolt for the actual?
No, it was more like ice knife than guiding bolts.
Well, that was that one, and that one is still in the prototyping phase.
Well, which one are you talking about then? So you're not talking about the shrapnel burst?
No, I am talking about my cannon.
Oh, you're just talking about your artificer cannon?
As of right now, because the projectile for the force ballista is my Zurich.
Gotcha. And that's for that.
I made a 40 mic round.
What's the damage? You said 2d8 is the current
2d8.
damage, and that scales with level, right? So,
Yes.
that scales with level. So you bring out your
Crossbow.
So you bring out your little your crossbow or your cannon.
It is a grenade launcher on the underside of my crossbow.
Gotcha. Right.
It is a cannon mounted to the bottom of it.
Hold on,
I don't have that model yet. Still need to order him from Hero Forge. # not sponsored.
# please.
Hashtag
Super
please.
cool. Come on, load in. I'm trying to see what it is in comparison to Ashtokroc without giving you what spell he is.
And the flaros are just
flares aren't.
Or just
okay.
firebolt.
Okay. Ashtokroc here, he used a cannon of sorts during the fight. Here's yours compared to his.
I've never seen his.
Alright. Well, just given the skill gap between you two, I'd say it's probably not as powerful as his. He rolled a 24. Well, if it's not as powerful as his, then he should be fine. It was more of a concussive blast than explosive for him, so I think that stone will hold up well to it. As far as I imagine.
I'm gonna start with the position of my crossbow. Let's start with the Fwēfrăn.
All right.
Just to start off. So that is... I don't need to roll to hit, right? I'm aiming at a wall.
Yeah, you're just like aiming at the corner. You just want to show off what you can do.
Well, what they do. Yeah. It's 2d8.
Oh.
2 plus 4, 6.
6.
No, that's not 2d8. What am I saying?
Yeah, that's
wrong.
for the
I'm so
Fwēfrăn.
wrong.
It doesn't. It just.
It is not
It just
that.
lights up.
It's 1d10. Sorry.
For damage.
Yeah.
For Fwēfrăn.
It's 1d10.
Oh, you're just doing the crossbow damage.
No, it's firebolt.
Oh, okay. So not just a Fwēfrăn. Gotcha.
Well, that's what a Fwēfrăn is.
Well,
It's a mechanical version of firebolt. It shoots
okay.
a fiery thing up in the air.
Gotcha. So you're okay. That works for both of those occurrences. I thought that. No, in the backstory there are two arrows. There's the Fwēfrăn and then there's a fire arrow.
Okay. I don't think the Fwēfrăn does damage.
No, Fwēfrăn doesn't do it. That's why I was
There's-
wondering why you were
okay.
rolling, because the Fwēfrăn just lights up.
Okay, here's the Fwēfrăn. Bah.
Bam.
All right. And here's my...
Criminy, it's bright, isn't it? I guess it does its job, mate.
Wait, I never thought about
Sheesh.
this. Is it just white phosphorus?
A little warning next time would be nice. You know that I'm sensitive, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Didn't even cross
Both
my
of us
mind.
live under Gamus at a time.
Well, I'll see how that can be helpful in the
Please.
game. Okay. So that was the Fwēfrăn. And then this is the fire version. It's a 6.
Okay, we'll say that there's a box down there that you shoot. just like so that you have something, and you hit it with the 6, and
And it hits it and it explodes with fire.
all right. So that one's doing it's just fire. Then that's not your.
Yeah. And then there's this. So this one, just take a step back. This is...
Hold on. How dangerous is this? You said it's lightweight. Astrocroctus.
It is
What's the range of it?
it's more concussive.
How far is it targeted, or do we have to have a range around that sort of has an area of effect? Or is it more targeted than that?
No, memento, por favor.
All I'm saying is that I can sort of reinforce this so that it doesn't have any issues.
Well, it's more directed.
All
It
right,
shouldn't
that's
blaze
fine
back
then.
towards us.
I'll be prepared just in case. But
I mean, better safe than sorry. I'll do the same thing.
all right, give me a couple minutes.
And I also invented this. I'm gonna pull it out. And I'm gonna click it. It's my little personal shield thing.
Oh, well. Oh, you're just going to yourself then? All right, I was
And
going
I'll
to get
hand
all this in
one
one.
to. You said you want to hit something, and he got my hand this to Fwēfrăn. Hand one to him. It's the shield spell.
No, I'm reading what he's thinking about doing. It's like, well, if you're going to be expending your resources here, I can take this one without doing any. And he, pulls out his spell book. He starts reading over it. He says a bunch of different words that you're not familiar with, and at the end of 11 minutes, I maybe should have done this at the beginning, but anyways, and you just see like a ripple of magic and it extend 10
Dumb.
feet over the rest of you all. Just stick the nose out the front and should be fine.
Ūpōnōr misjudges the distance. No. Okay. All right. Brings his heels. 3 plus
6, 9.
9.
And there's no plus to it? Just 2d8?
know?
Hold on, yeah, I can do it for
It's
Master
just
Cross. Yeah,
two
just
D8.
2d8. Yeah. All right, roll for structural integrity.
Yeah, it's a 1.
That's an one, mate.
It is not enough to bring down the roof of a vaulted ceiling.
It's not enough to bring down the roof, the full vaulted
I
ceiling.
would say that is enough to buckle the wall we're shooting at and crack the snot out of it.
Here's what will be.
It is not enough to kill us.
No. First of all, you're in a tiny hut, so you're fine.
Or do excessive damage
and 10
to this
feet,
structure.
And 10 feet, I think, would extend to the ceiling. So, so when it goes off, it does collapse that corner of the floor. Because you shot it into a corner.
So, that floor goes, blah.
Yeah, so you collapse your brother's shop's floor. Well, I guess that is.
I'm sorry,
powerful.
Fwēfrăn. I will help pay for that.
Will you now? Oh, why is he? I guess Last Drew said that one. Larry?
I've been away. That doesn't mean I'm poor.
I think that will be the case.
But as you can see, it's very effective.
Very effective. No, I'll grant you that it is very effective.
I told you we
even
needed a
against
more
Storm.
open space, but it's okay. I will help repair it. I will help pay for it. All right.
Well,
Like I said,
we're
just
gonna have
because
to
I've been
talk
away
about
from
it a
home,
little bit.
Fwēfrăn, doesn't mean I'm poor.
We can't really glaze over the fact that you just collapsed a bit of my shop's floor. Well. I don't know.
Listen, you know I'm good for it.
Yeah, the shop's doing all right then. Yeah, all right.
I actually think I still have quite a bit of money too. Look. Yeah, I still have 33 gold.
Well, I hadn't brought up how much I investigated the shop before I said I'd purchase it, so maybe I can take a little bit off the top when negotiating with Yola.
Anyways, I can help pay for the damages.
If we get enough off the price, then probably we can call it even.
I will say this: that is the least machination that has force damage.
Sorry, what
I got one more.
Well, I don't think we're going to launch off anything else in here today.
It's not launching off. I promise you, it will not damage the stain. Physically impossible.
All right.
It's a flamethrower.
the other cannon, essentially.
Yes. I promise you, it is fire-based. It is the stain. It'll be unharmed. It'll be okay.
All right. Well, for fire-based, we can do the heat outside and just do it in the air, I guess, because I don't know if we need.
Oh, it will work too. That'll work too.
Yeah, no, it's. We don't have a courtyard or anything because Yarmo's circus is pretty tightly picked here. So,
pardon me.
Just I'm away from.
It's a bit dusty in here.
Yeah, no, it definitely kicks them up. And you could luckily you would suck your head out apparently because inside the little hut there's no dust, but it's very dusty all around. I guess it was a good thing that I put these up, didn't I? Wait, no, sorry. Ah, golly, they're just too similar.
It's all right.
No, it's not. I'm a failure. Last Drew says, Last Drew. That is Scottish. That is. Good thing I put up this little bit of a hut then, eh? That ended up being a little bit more exciting than I anticipated. Let's give it a second to let the air clear, because it's awfully dusty.
Hold on.
Luckily, there's a hole in the roof, so it'll air out pretty quickly.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, I don't. That would not be... No.
Alright, so
I was thinking, would Thunderwave push the dust out of the way?
Let's
not.
let's not put any more stress on the building at the moment.
I'm not going to
It'd be
do
a
that.
bad idea.
That was an Ūpånōr internal thought.
As you wait for like the dust to clear, I understand that you have your own plans. But I thought you'd be more of an assistance helping around here, actually. Your name got me in good graces with the king. Sort of helped smooth things over. That's why I came. And,
well, then what do we do about Heskey and the Less?
I'll make sure they're taken care of, obviously. I doubt that you would want them to come up to the spire just for safekeeping.
I doubt they would want to do that.
Well, if you're looking for a safe place...
I know it's the safest place, but...
I do have the nicest sort of rooms up there. Plenty of room to spare. So I'd offer to house the family,
Yeah, but
take them up there.
What do I do about the shop?
I can hire some people to run the shop.
What you say? We got some secrets, Fwēfrăn, you know that. Can't exactly let everyone in on that, can we? It's kind of our trade secret.
I didn't say that I would let them sort of have the run of the place, exactly, just run the shop. To be frank, when I showed up, with the garrison gone, there's not a lot going on at the shop at the moment.
Yeah, fair.
And being Laurie Vobrin being
Laurie
Vobrin,
shipment of supply.
Laurie Vobrin being Laurie Vobrin, yeah, it's been all a bit dry. They haven't had to restock anything really, except for like just the general areas that we know that you know.
I did bring in a good supply before I left.
Yeah, it's been helping them tide over, but you know, it's been a couple of years since you left, and those funds will run dry eventually. Especially,
I'm not talking about the funds, Fwēfrăn.
For the simple areas, as far as I can tell, Melissa's been taking care of her own. Going out to the
place.
Yeah, going out to get our supplies. Now, are you sure you want her doing that until you get back? I mean, it's not exactly a civilized territory.
Yeah.
Like
maybe it's a good idea
that.
if we close up the shop for a little bit.
I mean, you're out of town.
Or, actually, Fwēfrăn gives me an idea.
Oh, do tell.
What if we relocate?
Merge the shops?
Yeah. I can keep developing my machinations. And we could go into business together.
I don't know that.
I know.
This spire would be the best.
Well, what is
shop front? But if you went out to Tish,
what is what's the word for dad?
I don't have one for dad. I don't. Well, yes, Opa, I believe. I think it's Opa.
Opa would be more than happy to hear that we've gone into business together. Expanding the family's renown and name.
I mean, from my perspective, I'm perfectly fine with it. But what I'm saying is that the spire and Umbalin, not a lot of archery need inside. If we went out to Tish, or even across the lake, then you'd have a much larger clientele.
There is a lake there.
Yeah, that's Ūpōnōr.
Okay.
Ūpōnōr is a huge lake up here at the foot of the mountain. And it feeds the Ūpōnōr Finger Lakes.
Yeah. So is Tish essentially Lake Town?
So these are sort of like sister cities.
Okay.
That were made after the Ūpōnōr Accords, because like there is some disputes after the incursion of the Far Shores with the Kingdom of the Cottonelle and the Sitok. Well, not so much between those two, but between the people who were inhabiting those towns, just sort of like, fishery rights and things of that nature. So this is on Tish. This is sort of the Yungol side, and there's tons of trade flows back and forth between. There's almost like a constant ferries and boats just coming across with like mineral goods coming out, others coming in from Zhashka Gishar. There's a big city here that has a giant gear platform that goes up and down the cliff.
I have a lore question, and this. Do I let the audience in?
I don't know what the question is about. Is it about Ūpōnōr or is it about the other guy?
The supplies.
The supplies?
The thing we've been beating around the bush on this entire time.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll let you in on it. So.
The Grove. You're talking about
the Grove.
Yeah, the Grove.
The Grove, where we take our
get your special wood
from. The sticks I pulled out of my backpack.
It's the sticks. Yeah, the thing I said was just for him. Well, you said like it wasn't for the table. So like in this setting, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Beating around the bush on it. Yeah.
Well, if we move the shop, do you think we'd have a way to move the Grove?
Move the Grove? I don't know if I'd try that. I've never been able to pinpoint exactly what it is, or even if it could be replicated elsewhere.
Could give it a try.
We can certainly give it a try. But
it's a long way to source.
It is. It is a long way to source, but I have my resources.
It's true.
We'd have to go through a pretty significant vetting process for that. But, I mean, Laurie Verbin's right on the Gribbermere. So it'd still be pretty quick, and we could do it in, well, we don't want to do it in too big of bundles because we got to make sure that the grove is sustainable, obviously.
But it's doable.
It's something to consider. But the short of it is that I'm perfectly willing to entertain the family, bring the shop up there to thereabouts.
I've been wanting to expand. Like I said, I've got a bit of a bug in my rear about building a bigger name for myself.
And I think you could do that just as well doing that, and expanding it beyond even the Sitok's reach. I mean, I think this king is going to need help, and he's now down his right-hand man because his right-hand man's missing his. So I'm sure you're in a hurry to get home, but there may be something to.
You have a point. And
moving home and maybe
if he's seen the list, if they're safe,
it's the most important thing.
Opa and Oma.
Oma and Opa, yeah.
Yeah. If they're safe as well, that's what matters. Like I said, aside from my personal reasons, I'm doing this to make sure that they're safe. That these attacks don't go further north.
And honestly, I don't know how much you going home would keep them safe. If it's something on the scale of what happened here, then it'll happen whether you're there or not.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, with all the warding and scouts and, I mean, the roof over our head that happens in Spy, I'd imagine that it's really outside of Umbalin. It's probably the safest place that you could be.
Yeah, you're right. I hate to admit it, but you're right.
I won't make you make a decision now. You still got breakfast to get to. Well, we finished our breakfast, but you still got a talk to have with Easter Croc and the King, and they're still making up their minds about all sorts of things. They just pitter-patter around about everything going on in this city.
Well, I will say this. You're looking to make connections here. That's why
Yeah.
I'm looking to make a better name for our family and myself.
Did we give you a family name? I don't think we really did.
Pex?
Yes, sorry, Pex. Ūpōnōr Pex. You haven't said Ūpōnōr Pex in a long time. Pex. Which we may have to change to like a KS ending. Just because it's
Anyways.
Yeah.
If I can get not supply rights, but you know what I mean, for the king.
sole distributorship, I think would be
It'd be the right word.
at least a fancier way to say it.
So yeah. So that would put me in good standing as well as you. Our family in general.
I think we've got ourselves an idea worth investigating. But let me get you back up to the last year. Let's get him back up to the palace. I'm sure that the rest have finished out their breakfast with on walk here, and by the time we get up there, we'll probably be headed over to the temple. Their house. There you go. This guy's kind of into Zero House, if I'm being honest. You haven't even sort of considered what he's up to, Zero House. Plans beyond imagining. That's why I keep saying, but I don't see it. Zero House didn't stop this, did he?
No.
All right, well,
Alright.
we've got some cleaning up to do here. Well, we've got some people we need to find to do some cleaning up here.
Well, let me know how much you need and I'll make sure it gets to you.
Yeah, I'll run some figures and we'll figure this out for sure. All right. Well, a little overtime for your purposes, but all right. Maybe we won't lose Ūpōnōr.
Maybe not.
Maybe we won't lose Ūpōnōr in the end.
I hadn't considered moving everything, although it does work out nice trying to
Expand. Yeah.
forcibly carve out a name for myself.
All right. Well, yeah. So this won't be
here.
this won't be the first one to come out. So be sure to tune in each of the Fridays for March to catch the other one-on-one. Well, so far both of them turned into one-on-two conversations, but you know, at the table it's one-on-one. Okay. Yeah. Like, subscribe, YouTube, Spotify, upandoutshow.substack.com. Just hold the yellow button and turn off. You can keep messing around. Okay, there. Yep. And upandoutshow.substack.com if you want to watch. Well, these will all come out in full video because they're standing in for DM debriefs. They're typically full video, but they're too long to string together into a single video because so far we're at like 3 hours amongst the 2 recordings that we've done so far. And so, I mean, I've done a 12-hour episode before, but you don't need all the minutiae.
Preferable.
Yeah. So yeah, make sure you check out the rest of the ones. He's got to go. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Rumble, Apple Podcasts. Basically anywhere you want to find us. I guess I'm then committing to have these released as podcasts as well. They have to be a podcast because on the podcast feed because they're 0.5s technically. They're all very canon and important to what will happen at the temple. So, all right, yeah. Well, see you later. Bye bye.
Bye.